No, stop, no. Hi, I'm Emily and welcome to MsMojo. Today, we're counting down our picks for the top 10 What Have I Done scenes in Disney movies.
Stony? Stony. Oh man, they're gonna kill me.
Great Stone Dragon.
For this list, we're looking at moments where Disney characters did something they instantly regretted. Since we're going to be talking about some major plot points, a spoiler alert is in effect. Number 10. Quasimodo attends the festival, the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Due to his unfortunate appearance, Quasimodo was raised in isolation inside the titular Notre Dame by the evil Judge Frollo.
A baby? A monster?
Hidden away from civilization, the adult Quasimodo develops a longing to be accepted into society and sneaks away to attend the Festival of Fools. Initially mistaking his face for a mask, the townsfolk are horrified to realize that it's Quasimodo's actual appearance.
That's no mask.
It's his face! He's hideous!
We watch as Quasimodo is then humiliated as he's bound to a platform, belittled for being a hunchback, and has food thrown at him. When his pleas for help from Frollo are ignored, it's clear from poor Quasimodo's expression that he regrets ever leaving the cathedral. Number 9. Anger makes Riley run away. Inside Out. Pixar's Inside Out shows how a person's emotions shape every decision they make in their lives. Inside the mind of Riley, Joy plays the role of the leader. But when Joy goes missing, the rest of Riley's emotions struggle to help her cope with homesickness.
Riley is acting so weird. Why is she acting so weird?
What do you expect? All the islands are down.
Joy would know what to do.
That's it. Until she gets back, we just do what Joy would do.
Great idea. Anger, fear, disgust. How are we supposed to be happy?
And when anger motivates Riley to run away back to Minnesota to create new memories, Riley plunges into depression instead, trapping her in perpetual apathy.
Time to take action. Stupid mom and dad, if they hadn't moved us, none of this would have happened. Who's with me?
No.
Yeah, let's do it.
The emotions are left wide-eyed in terror, powerless to prevent Riley from making awful decisions. It's too bad they didn't have an emotion that handled anger management.
We can't make Riley feel anything. What have we done?
Number 8. Hercules turns on Phil, Hercules. When his attempt at killing off Hercules as a baby didn't quite work out, Hades enlists the help of Megara to charm Hercules into falling for her.
You give me the key to bringing down Wonder Breath, and I give you the thing that you crave most in the entire cosmos. Your freedom.
However, Hercules' mentor Phil uncovers Meg's true allegiance and seeks to warn his protege. Unfortunately, Herc's mind is far too much in the clouds. That is until Phil's accusations toward Meg push him too far.
She's none but a two-timing,
Stop it!
no good, lying, scheming.
Shut up!
I'm sorry.
After getting a taste of Hercules' strength firsthand, a hurt Phil cuts all ties with him. Hercules is left shocked at the realization that he harmed the only man who believed in him when nobody else had.
You're my one last hope, and kid, it's up to you. Yeah!
At least in that moment, Hercules failed to become Phil's boy. Number 7. Thomas shoots Kocoum, Pocahontas. Despite being betrothed to fellow tribesman Kocoum, Pocahontas finds herself attracted to English settler John Smith.
You got a friend back there?
But their very first kiss is interrupted by a war cry.
Kocoum! No!
Witnessing the fight between John and Kocoum, John's young crewmate Thomas intervenes to save John's life, shooting and killing Kocoum. Although he had good intentions, Thomas's attempts to apologize are met with hostility from Pocahontas. The speechless Thomas has no choice but to flee. His actions result in the Powhatan tribe declaring war on the English and John being sentenced to death. All we can say is be careful what you wish for, Thomas.
This new world's gonna be great, John. I'm gonna get a pile of gold, build me a big house, and if any Indian tries to stop me, I'll blast him.
Number 6. Elinor throws Merida's bow into the fire. Brave.
I suppose a princess just does what she's told.
A princess does not raise her voice. Merida, this is what you've been preparing for your whole life.
No, it's what you've been preparing me for my whole life.
Under pressure to behave like a princess, Merida chastises her mother, Queen Elinor, for controlling her life and claims she could never be like her. This provokes the wrath of her mother, who seizes Merida's beloved bow and tosses it into the fire. Merida storms out in grief, just when Elinor realizes what she's done. Although she attempts to salvage the remains, it dawns on her that she just broke her only daughter's heart. With no clue about Merida's whereabouts, the usually strong-willed queen breaks down in tears. And considering what Merida ended up doing to Elinor, it's safe to say burning that bow came to bite her in more ways than one. Number 5. Sulley Scares Boo, Monsters, Inc. When a little girl escapes into the monster world, Monsters, Inc. employee Sulley begins to genuinely care for her, affectionately naming her Boo.
Kitty!
Boo! Oh, Boo! Oh, you're right. I was so worried.
Following the revelation that rival Randall intends to kidnap children, Sulley heads to CEO Water News to report him. But when Water News forces Sulley into a scare demonstration instead, a disguised Boo sees Sulley for the monster he is, at least literally speaking. It's at this point that the reality of his job hits Sulley, as he realizes he's been terrifying innocent children on a daily basis for years.
Well done.
A remorseful Sulley tries his best to explain himself to Boo, but the little girl's trust in her former friend is destroyed. Number 4. Ralph betrays his best friend. Ralph breaks the internet. After being hailed as a hero in the first film, Ralph continues life in the arcade with best friend Vanellope.
Yeah, for 27 years I was a total zero without any friends. But now I got a best friend who just happens to be the coolest kid in the whole arcade.
Aw, thanks, pal.
Once he finds out that she intends to move to the online game Slaughter Race, though, Ralph selfishly unleashes a virus to crash the game entirely. Upon his confession, an outraged Vanellope terminates their friendship and tosses away Ralph's hero medal for good measure. When he realizes the error of his ways, it's all too late, as the virus begins attacking the internet. Ralph is left all alone, with no hero medal, no more best friend, and nowhere to go, as his plan backfires miserably.
Vanellope, please!
A friend would never do what you did, never! So you leave me alone!
Vanellope, no! Please!
Number 3. King Triton destroys Ariel's human artifacts, the Little Mermaid. Fascinated by the human world, Ariel collects artifacts from the surface in her grotto, despite her father King Triton's warnings. After falling in love with Prince Eric, she plans to find a way to join him.
Oh, she's got it bad.
What? What has she got?
Isn't it obvious, Daddy? Ariel's in love.
Unfortunately, Triton's advisor Sebastian lets this information slip, inciting the king's fury. Upon destroying the statue of Eric that Ariel had hidden, Triton glances back to see his daughter weeping helplessly. The King of the Seas is left speechless as he realizes he might have lost his daughter's love, especially when she later goes missing.
Oh, what have I done? What have I done?
Meanwhile, Sebastian's horror at what he caused makes it clear there'll be no under-the-sea reprise to follow. Number 2. Beast Scares Belle, Beauty and the Beast. In order to break the curse that transformed him from a handsome prince, the Beast must fall in love before his 21st birthday.
I'm just fooling myself. She'll never see me as anything but a monster.
The petals of an enchanted rose count down the time. When Belle, his prisoner at the castle, wanders into the room containing the rose, she's spellbound by its beauty, but is in for a nasty surprise. Enraged that she disobeyed the orders not to enter the castle's west wing, the Beast flies into a rage.
Why did you come here?
I'm sorry.
I warned you never to come here!
I didn't mean any harm.
Do you realize what you could have done?
Please, stop!
However, when the terrified Belle flees, he's overcome with the realization that he's probably ruined his chances at love. Now he not only looks like a beast, he's also acted like one. Now, before we get to the Disney character who made the biggest blunder, here are some heart-wrenching honorable mentions.
Oh no, what have I done?
Kerchak, I'm sorry,
I asked you to protect our family. And you betrayed us all.
I've never been so scared in my life.
Going after the bear.
Koda?
Because of that monster.
Whoa, fell off a glacier? I've never seen anything like that.
This will be your home, where I can find you always.
No!
Yes, yes, yes! To me, you are belonging.
Genie, I can't keep this up on my own. I can't wish you free.
Fine, I understand. After all, you've lied to everyone else. Hey, I was beginning to feel left out. Now, if you'll excuse me, Master.
Genie, I'm really sorry.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Judy Hopps blames predator biology. Zootopia. When predators in Zootopia's anthropomorphic animal world start going savage, police officer Judy Hopps enlists the help of con artist Nick Wilde to track them down.
Well, it's my word against yours.
$200 a day, Fluff. 365 days a year since I was 12.
Actually, it's your word against yours. And if you want this pen, you're going to help me find this poor missing otter, or the only place you'll be selling popsicles is the prison cafeteria.
Despite their differences, they make a heck of a team. However, at a press conference, Judy buckles under pressure and says the worst thing possible on TV.
It may have something to do with biology.
Not realizing the consequences, she's surprised when an offended Nick confronts her and storms off.
Just when I thought somebody actually believed in me, huh? Probably best if you don't have a predator as a partner.
Now having lost her friend, Judy is racked with guilt at the prejudice she's encouraged against the predators, especially when she sees that Nick had been ready to join her as an officer of the law. Okay, but here's the thing, the Disney characters all learn from their mistakes, so we're all fine, right? You're fine, I'm fine, we're all good. It's good. Anyway, hit that like button, subscribe, and check out this other great video. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.